Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be sharing with you guys my thoughts and feelings about the future of one of my new all-time favorite, absolute best Netflix shows, The Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. The show debuted its first season on Netflix last August and it was a huge hit. I have personally binged it at least 6 or 7 times, meaning I have watched the complete season back to back 6 or 7 times because I enjoy it that much. And I was never even a huge fan of the movie. I liked the movie just fine, but man, this show just blew me away. I loved everything about it. The characters, the battle between good versus evil, the setting, the physical world, the creatures, the beautiful sets, just the scale of storytelling and production, everything about it, I absolutely gobbled it up. Now, unfortunately, since then, we have not seen an official announcement or confirmation or any kind of official renewal from Netflix that the show is definitely coming back for season 2. And the way season 1 ended, it's pretty obvious that it could come back for a second season. Now, why hasn't this happened yet? I got some theories. Number one, the ongoing global pandemic. Obviously, that has put a huge hiccup on countless film and television productions. Everything is either on hold, paused, delayed production, or being written from afar. This is probably what happened to season 2 of Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. I think Netflix was probably gearing up ready to announce its renewal, and then unfortunately the pandemic hits. Or maybe not. Maybe they had no intentions of renewing it at all. I don't know. It just feels like, after so long since season 1 ended, Netflix shows usually get the thumbs up or thumbs down in terms of renewal about 3 or 4 months after the show comes out, at least from what I've experienced and witnessed. But obviously, I don't think we're going to be getting a renewal announcement anytime soon due to the ongoing crisis. And if we do get a renewal announcement, that's great, but they'll probably just emphasize how it's going to be a long time before we actually see or get anything. Now, because of how long season 1 took to make, hopefully season 2 won't take as long because, to my knowledge, all of those set pieces and the production that was built, everything that was built and created for season 1 is still intact, along with all the puppets and the sets, props, everything. And it's probably just sitting in a warehouse somewhere, just ready to be utilized once again. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So maybe season 2 won't take as long to get as season 1. I'm hoping, at least. Now, if we do get a second season, should it be the final season of the show? I mean, it sounds like an exhausting, elaborate effort to make this show because it just sounds so tiring on everybody involved, especially the puppeteers who are on their hands and legs and feet all day, just moving around, bringing these amazing puppets and creatures to life. So will the second season be the final season? I don't know. How many seasons could this show do? I could see maybe 2, or I could see the show going from, having at least a total of 4 seasons. We already have season 1, so maybe we could get season 2, 3, 4, and then 3 or 4 could be the final season, depending on how long of a time gap there is between this show and the movie. Speaking of the movie, I will probably be referring to spoilers from both the first season and the movie, so watch this video with extreme caution if you've not seen either one. That being said, season 1 ends with the introduce of the Gartham created by the Skeksis after their first battle with the Gelfling, who are all united as one with Agra and the Aratham on their side. They're getting ready to take on the Skeksis and liberate Thra from their grasp. Unfortunately, they've created the Gartham, which, as we all know, was used against the Gelfling in the extermination of their entire race. And it's funny because the reason that whole race was exterminated by the Skeksis was because they were scared of a prophecy that foretold the end of the Skeksis' rule at Gelfling hand. That prophecy did not come up once. So, did they do that on purpose, or was it a mistake? Or will they bring the prophecy up in season 2? Probably, maybe. We'll see if we ever get a season 2. And then season 2, I think, will probably have to be a lot more focused on the newly declared war itself. We'll probably see a lot of casualties. We might lose some more characters. We might lose a lot of Gelfling, and they'll probably unleash a huge army of Gartham to go at them as well, which would be awesome to see. That would be really, really exciting. Way When and will we ever get it? I don't know. It remains to be seen. But I prefer to be on the more optimistic side and say, yes, hopefully one of these days we will get a second season for the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. It's just a matter of when and where. So keep your chins up and hope for the best, and just rewatch season 1 multiple times like I do, because that really helps me a lot. So what do you guys think? Do you want to see a second season of the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance? Do you think the show should keep going after a second season, or should it stop? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance is now streaming on Netflix. Have an awesome rest of your day, guys. Stay safe, wash your hands, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.